Hello everyone, this is Val from Val's Craft Creations, and today I'm finally bringing you the last part of my Kreativ Paper Artisan Design Team project. I divided my project in 6 parts. I thought it was going to be 7, but I was able to complete my project in 6 parts. And for this 6 part, I'm just going to do a flip through, and I'm going to tell you why in a minute. Yesterday we did the part 5, which it was to construct or create the base for my folio. And this is a large project. I will show you in a minute. But I wanted to give you more information about the kit that I was using for this project. The name of the kit was WinterTide Tales. And it was created by Karin Vilanova. She's the digital curator at Kreativ Paper Artisan. And she's giving you 35% off of this kit. And I'm going to leave the code below on the description box. And you have until January 31st of 2023. If this is the first time that you are hearing about this project or watching this tutorial, I recommend you to go and watch the first 5 tutorial, because we did everything that you're gonna see on this project. We did it in different parts. The first part was the cover, which is created with fabric paper. I'm gonna do something on the spine. I think I'm gonna put some lace here because I don't like it like plain like that, so I'm gonna add something to my spine. And then on the second part, on the second tutorial, we did this ephemera holder. And the third part, we created some ephemera to add to the ephemera holder. This is another ephemera that we created. This one and this one on the front. And I added some of the tags and things that the kit brings. And I'm gonna tell you in a minute, I know I'm saying I'm gonna tell you in a minute, but how challenging this project was at the end. But the four tutorial we did embellishments, and the 5th tutorial, which it was uploaded yesterday, I created a base for my folio. Okay, this is a folio journal, and I made changes to something, and I'm gonna show you what I did. So let me show you the whole project. So this is the size of this folio journal is 6x8. The spine, I think it was 2 inches and a quarter. Let me grab my ruler here. And I'm gonna tell you the spine, because I had to make some changes from what I did yesterday. Yes, it's almost 2.5 inches is my spine, and it had 3 signatures. Each signature is a folio, and it have also journaling pages. It had 18 pages. So let's do a flip through, and then I will tell you more of the changes that I made. So I added our ephemera holder in the front as the cover, and let me tell you, like I told you, it was very challenging. I don't know if because of the texture that I use here to create these snowflakes. You can see it there. I created some snowflake. This one, it wasn't attaching to my fabric paper, so at the end I end using gloss super heavy gel, and I put a lot around it, and that I leave it drying overnight, and that kept my ephemera holder in place. And I created a pocket in the back, which is where this ephemera tag is. Let me put it back here. I didn't have any problem adding the trim using my glue gun attached, but this was heavy. The ephemera holder was kind of heavy, so I attached it to my cover using Gloss Super Heavy Gel. So that's something that you may want to think about when you're doing this project. But the trim, it was okay. I did holes with my, I add eyelets to add my seam binding, and I cover it with my trim in the front and in the back. And let me tell you, when I was adding the folio part that we created yesterday, it gave me problem too. So I ended up changing the base of my project. I was using at first, if you want to take a look at tutorial number 5, you will see I was using regular cardstock, white cardstock, but that wasn't sturdy enough to as you can see here, I changed it to use heavy cardstock because it wasn't sturdy enough to hold all my folio. So I changed that. So I'm gonna show you what I did on this piece here, and I'm gonna give you a measurement in case that you want to change the base for your folio to a heavy cardstock. But let me show you how pretty this project is. I'm so proud. You can still see some of this craft color cardstock, but that's the only one that I have. I didn't have white or anything, so I just use, I don't mind if you can see it here, a little bit of the cardstock. I don't mind that. So let me show you the folio. This is what the first flap, excuse me. And on the first flap, we have an envelope, we have a pocket here, we have a pocket here and here. I added this envelope that came on the kit, and I added a pocket on the back. Excuse me, I'm still trying to get rid of this flu. I'm still coughing. And let me show you here, this is one of the embellishment that we created. Look how pretty it looks at the edge of this flap here. So this is one of the embellishment that we created. There's a pocket here. Then this is one of our file folder. We had 3 file folders that are part of the folio, and then another file folder that I did this extra 2 flap, one in the front and one on the back. So this is our first kind of signature of the folio. This is another embellishment that we did. Here's an envelope with a pocket. We have a pocket here. This is writing space. This can be here a tuck spot. Let me get something to show you. This can be a tuck spot right there. We had this flap here with a hidden envelope and a pocket. And then this is our signature. It's 20 pages total. This is another of the edge cluster embellishment that we did. I think it was tutorial number 4. This is the signature. I used this trim, different trim. This is just writing space there. This is another tuck spot. Then we go to the second part of our folio, our second signature. Look how pretty this lace look. You have here writing space, pocket. You have a more writing space here. There's another tuck spot. We did the embellishment too on tutorial number 4. There's a pocket here, another pocket here. This is the pages for our signature. I really love this long cluster embellishment, how it looks at the edge of the page. You see how pretty? We created these ones on tutorial number 4. Here's this little flap with a pocket. Then we have this for writing space. This is a belly band. Here's another pocket. On the flaps, I added some of the sentiments that the digital kit brought. This one says fresh. This is the second one. I added some trim here just to cover the craft color cardstock. But I like it a lot, you know, how it looks. It's really pretty. I love how this project turns out. This is another pocket. We had another tuck spot here, which we created in this embellishment tutorial. Hidden pocket here. No, this is it. This was an envelope. Hidden there, you can write your messages here. Writing space. Here's another pocket. We have a pocket on this flap, a belly band here. And then we go to the pages. This one broke, and I leave it like that because I like how this look. You can like see some of the paper from the collection plus this beautiful edge cluster embellishment that we did. Look how pretty it looks. I really love the colors of this project. The pages. This one, this has 2 flaps. This is a hidden message space. This is a pocket right here. Another pocket here, and then you have another pocket here. There's plenty of pocket on this folio. There's one here, there's one here. I did this like a journaling space card with some of the paper of the collection. Here it says majestic. Then this is the last flap. You have a pocket here, a mini pocket with a mini journaling card. I added some washi tape. Here you have a mini envelope with a mini journaling card. This is so cute. And I created a pocket behind the envelope. And you have this little tag from the paper kit. This is a pocket. Here you can use this for whatever you want. It was an envelope from the collection, and I have another hidden pocket in the back. And that's it. So let me tell you. Let me get my... Oh my God. I didn't want to record it because I was having a hard time attaching my folio base to my cover. I don't know why. I use my regular white glue, which you can glue anything. I had glue everything and anything with that glue. It wasn't working. Then I use the glue gun. That wasn't working, especially since I use this vinyl to cover the inside of my journal cover. It was real hard to work with this. So the only way that I was able to glue everything, it was using Mod Podge. I don't know if it's because of the texture of this fabric paper, but it was very challenging. So the only way that I could add this and then the cover for the inside, this, it was using Mod Podge. So I recommend you to use Mod Podge. And if you go to tutorial number 4, you will see that I was using a smaller cardstock. It was white, and I did the score lines too, how can I say that, too close together. So I wasn't giving space to my folio to work like this one. It was too tight. It wasn't opening right. So what I did, I left space in between each signature. So that way it works better. You see, there's the space in between and a space in between the flap in the front and the flap in the back. So let me show you what I did. The measurement for this base is gonna be almost 3 1/4. It's 3 1/8. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna start scoring a quarter of an inch, and you're gonna leave a space in between, but all the measurements are gonna be a 1/4 inch in between. So let me see if I can show you first here. I don't know if you're gonna be able to see, but this is, you have to leave some space on the side so you can hold on your base to this part of your journal cover, so, to the right and to the left. Okay, so this one is 3 1/8. You can go 3 1/4. And let me see if I remember. I think I went 1/2 inch this side and 1/2 inch on this side, and that is what is gonna go glue to your cover, your right hand side cover. And then you're gonna go from the 1/2 inch, you're gonna go to a 3 1/4, then 1, 1 1/4, 1/2, and I'm sorry, 3 1/4. I think I left more space, but let me finish here. 2. Oh my goodness, I can't see with this craft paper. And 2 1/4. I don't know if you're gonna be able to see it. You see there? So you're gonna leave a space in between. So here on the first one is gonna go your flap, the first flap. You leave this space, 1 signature space, 2nd signature space, 3rd signature space, and then here I had to do one more line. This one goes here, and then here. Okay, now I was missing one line. So you leave your 1/2 inch here, 1/2 inch here, and then I think, yeah, this one is a smaller, but I cut mine to 3 1/4. This one is a little bit smaller, so cut your piece 3 1/4 by 8, and it will give you this. So you will, let's do it again. You're gonna score a 1/2 inch on the left and the right side, 1/2 inch on the other side, and then you go a 1/4 inch in between. So you have your flap here, 1/2 inch to glue this down to your right and left cover, and then you have 1 space beside the 1/2 inch, 1 space. Hopefully I'm making sense. The first space is gonna be for, maybe I show you here. So the first space right here is gonna be for your first flap, which is just this flap here. It's not the whole folio signature. Then you have your space. The next one, you're gonna leave a space in between. So you're gonna leave, let me get a pen here. I think you will understand it better. So this will be glued to your left cover and your right cover. Then 1 flap is gonna go here, which is this first. You leave this space in between. First signature, which is this one, right? That's your first signature. Leave a space in between. Second signature, which is this one. Then you leave your space in between. And then your third signature is gonna go here. It's this one. You're gonna leave a space in between. And then your flap, your last flap, which is this one, okay? So that will give you, without counting the 1/2 inch space in both sides, you have to make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 1/4 inch spaces. And then what you're gonna do is you're gonna fold it. Every 1/4 inch space you're gonna fold it, and that will give you like an accordion style spine. This is the first time I used this type of spine, and it was challenging. That's why I'm trying to explain it the best that I can. And then after you fold all your line, and you have to use something heavy to be able to hold on all your pieces on this accordion spine. So it's gonna give you something like this. And let me show you, I have another cover here that I made before and I didn't like it that much. So this was my first cover. Look, it was gonna be this small, but I didn't leave all the spaces that I needed in between. So that wasn't working. So look at the difference on this spine and this spine. So it's larger. I think this one was like, let me see, 1.5 inch, 1.25. It was too small. It has to be something big like this. And you're gonna glue this here to this flap, this side of your cover, and this to this side, and then this you will glue it down to your spine. I hope that makes sense to you. So you're gonna need, I think when you fold this, let me see, it's 2.25. It's 2 inches and almost 1/4. Let me do it here that I have the numbers. Because remember, these two flaps you're gonna attach to the cover. Let me see, just a second. I may be out of frame. It's 2 inches, 2 1/8 is the size of the spine without counting these two flaps that you're gonna add, glue to the sides of. So you need a spine that is gonna be 3.25. But remember, on your cover here, it's gonna be like this. You see, this is hidden on this side, and this is hidden on the side, on the other side, and this is your spine. So all this space here is what you're gonna need to attach all this. It was challenging, but I really like how it turns out. So hopefully you will challenge yourself to create this folio. It's the largest project that I have made. Well, besides that journal that I give away, that I have like 9 signatures, 12 signatures, 9 signatures. And then I did what was the name of that? The annual thing that you use. It's not a journal, it's a, oh my goodness, an agenda, I think it is the name. A planner, oh my goodness. A planner, and I had to do 12 signatures. So 12 signatures, and I have a 9 signature, half open spine journal. But I think this was more challenging than anything else, because I never worked with the accordion style spine. I never worked with a folio that was a journal at the same time. And I didn't want to overwhelm you with all the things that we were going to do on this project in one video. So this one has 6 parts. But I hope that you have enjoyed this journey with me, and go ahead and visit Karin Vilanova Etsy shop and get this beautiful paper collection with 35% off. Create this beautiful edge clusters for your pages. So pretty. This is a cupcake liner. And I love the lace. I love these embellishments. Talks, but I think of all of the embellishment, this one is my favorite. It say I still believe in fairy tale, and it had the castle, and then it say here a magical time. This is my favorite page of all of everything, and then this. The papers, I color them with, I dye them with alcohol ink. I put some alcohol ink on the water and, you know, dip my paper there and then leave it drying overnight. And then when I cut it with my knife to make it even, it created these ridges on the edge of the page, and I am in love with that. So this is it for this project. I hope that you have enjoyed it. I apologize for being coughing, but I've been sick with the flu for more than 3 weeks, and the cough don't want to leave me. So thank you for watching, everyone. Please have a safe week, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Happy crafting, everyone.